Peace, 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 family. I got some information that's nothing new. It's just that I want to let y'all know that the latest assault on Nick Cannon that just came down by these no good bastards, okay, so-called Jews. I need to let y'all know right here and now, this will not go unchallenged. We will support Nick Cannon, we will support Professor Griff, and we will also support all conscious brothers and sisters that need to support Griff, Nick Cannon, as well as the truth here in the wilderness of North America. The reason why for me to make this video is to make it known that straight up, we cannot continue to sit back and tolerate these no good bastards controlling the narrative, or shall we say controlling the lives of black people and many other people who they don't sit well with, okay? Viacom went out against brother Nick Cannon and a host of other people, house niggas alike. You know, yeah, and I expect to see some Candace Owens and Aunt Your Mama type of Uncle Tom and Auntie Thomasina's to come out on brother Nick. However, this video is to make a call out to those. First of all, we're gonna make a call out to brother Professor Griff to say, look, we appreciate it very much since it was your interview, you know, that they highlighted and had you on the brother's show. Not saying anything like it's your fault or anything. We're saying the same forces that acted a fool back when you was separated from Public Enemy, it's the same forces that's acting a fool now. So we feel that you're indebted, not to us, but you're indebted to Nick Cannon to straighten this mess out. Because they wouldn't be going after him if it wasn't for them to piggyback off of you. Hold on for 1 minute, y'all. I think the brother here. Yeah, he's in a blue van.
I don't know what he said. I just know he thank you.
Okay.
You here for the tire?
Okay.
Or for what? Oh, you ran the roof? Oh no.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm thinking that's it. That was my bad.
Change my tires. We call the mobile guy.
Okay. That was my bad, my bad. I sure thought that was him.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. You moving in here?
Oh, you coming out? Okay. So we're sending a call out to brother Professor Griff, and also to all of the conscious rappers who know what this is about. We're talking about the ones down here at ATL especially, like a Killer Mike. We ain't gonna call T.I. a conscious rapper, but we will say that he knows what's going on, and he has had in the past where he had our general, Black Power general, on stage, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, and he displayed that picture on a couple of his some of his shows that he did. And we're calling out to T.I., we're calling out to Professor Griff, especially, and we're calling out to Killer Mike, all of those who know what this is about, all of those who have been in the company of these no good bastards, and they're still fighting against on the front line. You know, all of those, that mean black men, black women, and black children, all to come out and step to let this be known that we support Brother Nick Cannon, not in no assaulting effort, but we're supporting him in the truth which he has displayed on his show that he was dropping with Professor Griff. You know what I'm saying? We want to call out Brother Ice Cube, all of those who know what it's like to feel the strong arm vampirism of these no good bastards who are responsible for the deaths and many career-ending ventures, such as Arsenio Hall career got ended on TV because he brought Minister Farrakhan on. He was told, from what we understand, he was told not to do that. Okay? He was told not to do that. But he chose to do it because he wanted to know why. What is it about you that they don't like? Please tell us what it is about you that they don't like. And Minister Farrakhan, as you know, went on the show and presented the evidence on the show. And when he did that, the Jews ended up, or so-called Jews, ended up canceling Brother Arsenio Hall's show. So what we're sending out now is a call out, once again, to all the conscious rappers, KRS-One, all y'all know who you are. All the ones down here in Atlanta who know what's up, that felt the burn of these no good bastards. You know what's up. And we need you to stand up and be counted. Stand up for something and not fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this video is about. Because now, Brother Nick Cannon is in a sabotage of a situation. That a lot of people say, well, he shouldn't have did this. That's easy for those of them who are detractors to say that. But when you speak the truth to power, you shouldn't be punished for that. The only people that will punish you when it comes down to you speaking truth for power are those who are evil within nature, that don't want no truth, that never was about the truth, and ain't seeking to keep the truth out here to wake the hearts and minds up of the people in the American way of society. Since we know that the case has been all the way from 1351 AD, where Pope Nicholas had a thing called Doctrine of Discovery. From that point on up until now, we should lend our support behind not only just Brother Nick Cannon, we should lend our support for those of them who are speaking truth to power to expose these no good bastards. You know, that's the only thing I could see that's gonna get this thing derailed about how these people really operate. Okay, let's don't just stop with the police brutality situation. Let's keep it going, because if we're dealing with the truth, we're dealing with the truth. Okay, all I'm saying also is that we send a message out to the house niggas that if you are the ones that gonna keep up all this bullshit about loving your enemies and turn the other cheek and oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that, or any type of falsification and being down with the enemy. If you're a part of that, then let it be known you are the enemy of truth and you're the enemy of your people. So we putting them on notice. And them, I mean house niggas and false detractors and bullshitters. Okay, we talking about them. Okay, I call it what it is. So we sending a call out to Brother Professor Griff, since it was your interview that they're trying to feed off of, to put it out here in the airwaves that Nick Cannon is the villain. Since they're using that, then we asked Professor Griff, straight up. They vilified you back in 1989 then, and they still vilifying you off of this interview, okay? Here in 2020. Not only vilifying you, they're trying to hang the brother on you. Because they figure if we're going to get him by having Professor Griff on the thing. You know, even though the brother was dealing with the truth, they ain't about the truth. It's about shutting down the truth which he made known. Okay? So we sending a shout out to all the artists here in Atlanta, as well as those of them who are about truth. Stand your ground. Because, like I said, from 1351, Pope Nicholas, who had a thing called the Doctrine of Discovery, who came out and let it be known that we're going to use all the European nations to oppress and shut down black folks. He said, Pope Nicholas now, quoting him, this demon, he said straight up that wherever you find the African nations, you are to make them submissive to your agenda. If they don't want to go along with that submissiveness that you presenting on white supremacy, then you are to kill them on the spot. So from 1351, sanctioned by the Pope, who had a thing called the Doctrine of Discovery, and it had 5 parts to it. In the paperwork, he was saying straight up, when you see these people, you make them your footstool. You march all on them. You take them out. You turn them inside and out. So this is way beyond the transatlantic slave trade that we're talking about here. Okay? 1351, go look it up. If I'm a man of sound reasoning and you really about your research and truth to power, then you'll go look that up. Okay? So the bottom line of it is that we're sending a call out to not only just Professor Griff, but all brothers and sisters who knows what this is about and could use your voice and your platform to rise up and let it be known that we will not let you prosecute Brother Nick Cannon for speaking the damn truth. And anybody else that speaks the damn truth, we ain't gonna let you do this, because that day is over with. Okay? So those of you who hear my voice at a sound voice, know and understand what this whole thing is about, do not hesitate to come forward and give that brother your support, and give Professor Griff and anybody else that's dealing with the truth, give them your support today and forevermore. Okay? So I'm sitting here. Let me show y'all something. I'm sitting here looking at the book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop by Professor Griff. I'm sitting here doing the knowledge to it. And since he has extensive information on what's going on, then we just ask, don't stop there. Because they got all his works, I'm sure they do. The ISBN number, they got all of that, all his works. So it ain't like something like this happen, then you just back off. Nah, I can't do it. Nah, you can't do that. Because they're going to try to hang the brothers on the very words or just you being on his show. So we're calling out to Griff and all of those who's about the truth. And if you're about the truth, then 9 out of 10, you will stand strong. Because Lord knows I'm down. I'm down for it. Okay? Now, I have to talk to the brother Minister White on does he want to include concerned dads on this topic, because we facing right now, we facing a situation where we could be having a lawsuit against the white guy Nicholas Tristan, who came out and said out of his own mouth that he would kill Reverend White if he take another step. Right over there in on University Avenue, he told him. He said, "You take another step, I'll kill you." Now, dealing with that issue, to me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this ties into this issue that's going on now. It ties into that because you got the same forces at work. Not only that, you have the United States government who will not prosecute groups like the white supremacist clans and the whole nine that's all up in that thing. But they'll be quick to call you anti-Semitic. But they'll censor you and all this other bullshit. But they won't call a spade who've been oppressing our people since day one. It's understandable though. Because if you're not of the truth, then 9 out of 10, you won't prosecute the forces that's not of the truth. If you in that same line, that means you already picked a side, and ain't no use us bringing that up. Okay? Now, again, we sending a call out to all of those that knows what's going on